Casually Kicking It. My light just went off. Holy smokes. If you wouldn't know that unless you're watching us on YouTube. So, hey, make sure you check us out on YouTube. There we go. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on all the media platforms. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iTunes. No, I already said
Google
iTunes.
Play?
See, because they changed. It's Apple Podcast now. Spotify, iHeartRadio. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you guys would like any of our merchandise, we did open up a shop through Store Frontier. You go to storefrontier.com and you just in the search engine type in Casually Kicking It, or you can go to our Facebook page or any of our social media webs or social media platforms, and we have a link there. But yeah, make sure you can get yourself a nice shirt, Casually Kicking It shirt. Rock the shirt, support
Casually Kicking It
support the
shirt,
podcast.
mask,
We always appreciate it.
Tank top, mask,
tank top, sweatshirt with a hoodie, even a onesie for your babies.
And without further ado, let's get the show started. Sadly, first and foremost, I want to start the show off with sending our thoughts and prayers to all those folks in Beirut, Lebanon. They're going through a tough one. I mean, not only are we dealing with a pandemic, but it seems like 2020 just keeps hitting us with those haymakers, man. And I want to pray for all those out there. It's bananas. If you don't know what happened, huge explosion happened in the capital, which is Beirut. I mean, it started supposedly something about some fireworks went off in a warehouse. Problem is, in that warehouse they had about 2,750 tons of something called amino nitrate. And if you don't know what amino nitrate is, it's a very explosive substance. Let's use an example. Timothy McVeigh, if you guys remember that name, he was the Oklahoma City bomber in 95. He used only 2 tons of that stuff to blow half of that building. So think about 2,750 tons. Basically put a hole.
It's like an atom bomb, pretty much.
Over, I think it was like over 200 people were hurt, thousands injured. Hospitals were
so far
overwhelmed. So yeah, thoughts and prayers to everyone out there, man. I really hope they can, make it through this tough time. All right, switching it up. Let's start off with, I don't know if you guys heard, Walmart is opening their parking lots and converting them into a drive-in movie theater from August 14th through October 21st. The movies that are going to be shown there are like more of the recent hits and older favorites. So you're going to have things like, they're going to be showing like Wonder Woman, things like that, more recent
pretty much
hits.
anything that's on like DVD.
Right. And then as old as like things like Ghostbusters, E.T., things like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think it's a cool idea. I told you guys before that I've been to a theater here in town, Epic Theaters. They did a sort of a drive-in on the side of their building, a deal, and it was pretty cool. It was a cool experience. I have nothing against it. What do you guys think about Walmart converting their parking lot to a drive-in?
I think that's cool.
Walmart keeps finding a way to keep taking people's money, bro, in all kinds of avenues, man. They're hustlers.
At least they're hustling, bro. Yeah, they're the only one keeping it afloat. Everybody else is going out of business. Walmart's smart, bro. To be honest with you, it's the smartest thing that they have. They have a whole group of movies that they have in their electronics. All they gotta do is, hey, let's pick this one. You know what I mean?
Walmart's the only competition Amazon has, bro. Like,
if you think about it this way, which is it gonna be all the Walmarts? Because I know some hood Walmarts, dude. That I definitely don't want to go to a drive-in through.
No,
I think it's super Walmarts.
It's not. Yeah, it's not gonna be all the Walmarts. It's just gonna be select Walmarts. They will have a walk-up concession, so they'll come up to your vehicle and offer you concessions, so you don't have to get out either. So that
sounds like a problem.
Why?
come knocking on the window, man. Like people are edgy on the edge right now. You going into a movie at night and people are just walking up to your car.
Like, so the guy in the blue vest with the yellow stripes says Walmart and the white name tag. That's gonna spook you.
If you're like completely watching this movie, you're like watching this movie, and then somebody just comes knocking on your window. That'll startle me. That'll startle anybody, bro. I'm just saying,
Matt. You come on, bro. You think that it's like a freaking employee from Walmart? You're not gonna get scared of him.
He thinks the Scream guy's gonna knock on his window. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, he's like, get over here.
Hey, man, I look at it from every different perspective. Y'all just looking at it from one. Oh, it's a good idea. Yeah, somebody walks up to your car and banging on your window.
It's better than getting out your car and getting jumped.
Anybody can go buy a blue vest, regardless if it says if it's at night and you don't see a blue vest, or you don't see all you see is a vest, and just some dude with a gun in his hand, bro. Like, no, I wouldn't go. I can watch these movies at home on my 4K TV. It's
about the experience, bro, to get people out of the houses because there's not much to do.
So I'm gonna leave that alone.
Let Nate say what he got to say.
Two things. One, if anything, being the Walmart employee, I think it would be more afraid from them because you don't know how many people got guns in their car.
Exactly. Thank you.
So that's one. Another thing, if you're going to the drive-in movie theater, and you know that there's somebody that's going to be walking up, you know that's part of it, you should expect it. It's not like you go to a restaurant and you get startled by the waiter. Like,
or go to a doctor's office and get startled by the doctor.
okay, but you go to Halloween Horror Nights. You go to Halloween Horror Nights, you expect to get scared.
Wait, that's different, dog.
Punch the guy that scared you. Like, dude, I've seen that happen, bro. I've seen people.
Oh, so have I. I've been there.
So it's just the same scenario, dude. You expect somebody to come up to your car and offer you something. You expect to get scared in Halloween Horror Nights, and you still punch out the guy that scares you. Come on, son. No.
Matt, you have a window between you and the person. So your reaction time, even if you get a little startled, you still have to roll. Yeah, you have to put down the window. You don't have to roll down your
window, bro.
You can just be like, no, please, no.
Let's switch it up. Look, man.
I think it's a good idea.
Let's talk about how Kit Kat, the candy bar.
Ooh, oh my God.
I don't know what's going on, Tom. You shared this on social media, but they're promoting, or they're gonna be making, or they've already made a cinnamon toast crunch Kit Kat.
They already made the cinnamon toast crunch Kit Kat bar.
Bro, I'm salivating right now, bro.
Oh my God! That's all I want to do instead of buying the cereals, get a couple of those things, crumble them up, and put them in some milk, and I would eat it like that.
Nah, bro. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of my favorite cereals.
Dang.
What you could do, though, with that is, like you said, crunch them up and then throw them in some ice cream, bro. Some
ice cream. I was going to say a milkshake.
Like a marble slap. Oh, it's done. It's done.
Yo, it's done. Nate, you remember when Burger King was doing the Cinnamon Toast Crunch milkshake and we went to go get some of that?
Yeah, I was there with you guys.
That joint wasn't no milkshake, bro. That joint was just milk with cereal in it.
Oh, yeah. Blended I wasn't there. I was there when we were the second time, and they're like, oh, the machine, we just cleaned it.
Sorry. I'm not sponsored by Burger King. Don't care.
Well, don't give a rat.
Walmart is doing an Oreo milkshake.
Ooh.
But that's old, man. We're talking about a Kit Kat bar at Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, homie. That's like,
can't wait. That I need.
I don't know how new it is. They just said it was new. So.
I can't wait.
I give it the benefit of the doubt because with Kit Kats, I've tried the dark chocolate, which is amazing.
Yes.
I've tried the dark chocolate. They had the dark chocolate with the mint, which is also good.
I haven't had that one.
And I've tried the
white chocolate
apple pie one. There was the apple pie one.
Apple
so
pie.
It was kind of like an apple. What? Yeah, it was like an apple. It was apple pie, so it had a bit of a apple cinnamon taste to it. So and that was pretty good. I thought I was gonna be like, but it actually turned out to be pretty good. So if they're going with a cinnamon toast crunch, which is that brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon. Yo, it's
Brown sugar. Hey.
But you know what, man?
good, man.
I'm gonna be very happy when somebody comes up at me at the movie theater, at the Walmart parking lot, and they're gonna come up to my window and say, "Hey, sir, would you like a cinnamon toast crunch Kit Kat?" I'm like, "Yes, sir.
I would
Yes,
offer the
sir."
guy, but he seems a little skittish.
Yes, he's a little skittish. I think he's actually gonna run out his car. I don't know what he's gonna do. I'd be more scared of you, Matt, than the guy who came up and sell me something.
Did you guys hear about KFC doing their own version of the
What?
What, Tom? You
KFC
just coughed and
did their own-
interrupted.
I'm sorry. My bad.
KFC did their
Yeah.
own version of the Popeyes chicken that Popeyes been like pushing. Remember that one chicken that Popeye chicken was doing?
Yeah.
Like they have their own version. They have like the classic and the spicy, whatever like that. They pushed that out.
You mean the Popeyes chicken sandwich that was selling out, but now you can't really sell it at the moment? You're
Yeah.
having a hard time?
So
What?
KFC did their own version of
Oh, they're doing like a sweet and spicy one. I know that. Popeyes is.
Bro, man, I don't know, man. Hands down, the only two chicken places that I'm going to go to is either Chick-fil-A or PDQ, and that's it.
You.
I would just forget Chick-fil-A and just go straight to PDQ, to be
PDQ,
it. Well,
honest.
I tried the
Yeah, but there's
KFC
more
version of it.
Chick-fil-A's
It's
around
not bad. I don't
Yeah, but
honestly.
It's
When
open
it
on
comes down to
Sunday.
chicken, dude, it all tastes the same to me, bro. Like I don't know, I don't really know a difference.
That's
just me
because
personally.
you eat so much chicken that you don't even know what to do.
I'm actually a burger person, so I don't really eat chicken that much. So to me, like it
What are you
just
talking about?
I eat burgers more than I eat chicken.
So why do you eat burgers more than chicken? What's the
I
difference?
just prefer burgers over chicken, bro. I mean, I've had chicken my whole life growing up, bro.
Man,
So I'm kind of like,
he's told us this before already, man. This is the
Oh,
same guy who
yeah, I
has mac and
forgot.
cheese with ketchup in it, too. I mean, come on.
Mm.
why you gotta be a hater, bro? Like, let me live my life, guy. I don't tell you anything about you with your Avengers hat on and your out of control t-shirt. I let you do you, bro. So let me do me. I mean, you ain't gotta eat it.
Oh,
So
Wakanda. Wakanda forever.
Hey, real quick, let's keep it. You mentioned the whole Walmart and the theater again. Let's talk about AMC theaters. Who the CEO came out, I think today, mentioning
Mhm.
that ticket prices could increase when they reopen, and
Yeah, I'm
I
not
didn't
going.
know this, but AMC did end up cutting a deal with Universal to have home releases after 17 days. They will also get a cut of the videos on demand sales.
That makes sense, though. They'll be making their money back.
So basically, yeah, the movie will come out in the theaters, and after 17 days, then it'll be released straight to home, and then AMC will get a cut from the video on demand sales as well.
I think they would make more money by
But I
doing
mean,
that.
dang, bro, how much more are you gonna go on movie tickets? Because it was already like, I mean, it was about $20 to go
Like
to
it was
to
$20
for one
to go see a
person.
nice movie. Yeah.
And that's not even IMAX with the 4DX and all that jazz. If you're getting one of those tickets, you're talking about like
Probably
28
$30
more
now.
per
I
person.
think one of the things I've noticed lately, like when getting food or buying anything,
There's a COVID charge.
marking up. Huh?
There's a COVID a surcharge on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look at your
Yeah,
receipts.
man. So anything you'd be surprised, man. Like one time I was like really hungry and there was nothing around. I stopped at a McDonald's, and bro, I kid you not, man. I ordered just like a six piece nuggets, just the nuggets by themselves,
Mhm.
and like double cheeseburger, just by itself, no meals, just those two things, and both of them came out to over $10.
What McDonald's you
Wow.
go to, man?
Which one was it? It was the one
I
on
thought-
Narcoosee, right? The one on
one-
Narcoosee.
The one by Ed's
by
house
the Cole.
or my house?
Yeah,
Oh, by my house.
your house.
Yeah. Oh,
Narcoosee
damn.
Wow.
Vista.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that
I'm
when
not
you
going there
when you
then.
order delivery, some companies are putting on their receipt a COVID charge on there.
Yeah, they're marking everything up to try to combat the lack of business.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why McDonald's has always been like getting business since the whole pandemic happened, because that was like the only place you could go to eat if you wanted to get something. They've been open since day one. They didn't have to close.
Honestly, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
That's weird.
But
I know
honestly,
we're
going
talking
back
about
to
movies. Go ahead. What you
oh,
gonna say, Nate?
okay.
Sorry.
No, I was just
No,
gonna say the PDQ chicken all day.
Yeah, PDQ for sure.
Oh, I
Yes,
forgot to
sir.
tell you guys. I know we're a little late, but I don't know if it was Ed or Tom when you guys sent that screenshot of the July for the 4th of July. They
Oh,
had
that
that
was me.
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I had like 50 PDQ chicken tenders. I was eating chicken tenders for like a week and a half, bro. It was amazing.
How many
And
sauces did you get?
I got 4 containers filled of sauces, half sriracha and half honey barbecue.
That sweet
Oh my
sriracha is like the best,
God.
bro. The sweet sriracha is the best.
That's like their version. To me, I you know how everybody goes to Chick-fil-A, get the Chick-fil-A sauce. I go to
Yeah.
PDQ and get the sweet sriracha sauce. That's like
Yo,
you can't go without it.
And
man,
so
I'm just waiting for that to be the top.
that's like the yum yum sauce at Kobe's.
Oh, dude, I just had some today. I went to the Tokyo place here.
Hey, that yum yum sauce, bro. But when you look
Yum
at it,
yum.
bro, that yum yum sauce is like 95% mayonnaise, bro.
Pretty
And
much.
sodium.
It's mayonnaise, salt, and
That's
whatever.
You know,
Yeah.
if you go to the grocery store, they do have a bottle in the in that section. They're like yum yum sauce. It's called
They
that.
even have the Chick-fil-A sauce at the Walmart.
Oh, I've gotten that.
Yeah.
Matt, you were
What
gonna
were
say
you saying,
something. What were you
Matt,
gonna make?
about movies?
Yeah.
Oh, I know we was Ed sent us that text about Disney was gonna do Mulan for like $30.
Oh
on
yeah.
Disney Plus.
Is
Wait,
that official?
Yes. So Disney is going to be releasing Mulan on the Disney Plus app. People are upset because they're paying a subscription, and now they would have to pay for the rental. If you want to watch Mulan, you will have
oh
to
my
rent it
God.
through the Disney Plus app for $30. Now, to me,
$30 is a lot for rent.
Yes.
it's a reasonable price. I don't care because I paid my subscription for the year, so I'm done. Like I don't have to pay monthly. So, but
Yeah,
when you
I
think
did
about
that.
it, if I was gonna go see this movie Mulan with my wife, my son, or if there was a family of 4, $30 was about what you were gonna pay, or maybe more for a family of 4. I know that for me, my wife, and my son to see a movie, it's about $30 at the theater that I normally go to. So if I'm gonna sit down with my family of 4 to watch Mulan, $30, you're talking about $10 a head. It's not bad.
Yeah, in
No,
retrospect, yeah.
it's not
He's
bad.
right.
Like, no, you're right. Definitely on that. But like, to be honest, like, if you have the subscription, why are you gonna charge, or at
Well,
least
because
charge
here's the
half?
thing: it's like Disney controls it. Why is Disney gonna drop it on someone else's platform when they have their own platform? And then
Yeah, no,
if you drop it on their platform and you're not gonna charge anybody, then everyone's just gonna share accounts and be like, hey, just just watch the movie.
No, but I'm not. But I'm not saying don't charge. I'm just saying like charge half. Like if it's a rental, $15 would be good
Well,
to
all the
me
videos on
for a
demand, all the
rental.
movies on demand lately that have come out, like the Trolls movie and all those, they all come out at $20 or straight up. This is just a $10 increase
Why you upping it $10 if everybody else is charging like $20? Like
because it's Disney and they charge what they want to charge.
I mean, it kind of works out.
For example, today
well,
we had a movie drop today, The Tax Collector, with Shia LaBeouf, a David Ayers film. That movie dropped today. I watched it already. Fantastic film, by the way. Don't want to go too far into it, but it was available on all the platforms that you can rent movies on. Fandango. What are the other movies? Apple,
Prime.
Prime, Amazon Prime. I think YouTube. You can rent it on YouTube, and it's rentable for $6.99. That's
but
it.
there's a difference though. Like the reason with Mulan, that was meant to be a blockbuster movie.
Yes,
You know,
that
that
is
was
true.
supposed to be
That is
one of the
correct.
big hits of
Yeah.
of the year.
I don't.
So you know, they were you know, if you think about it, Mulan is a classic, and you know, it's an original Disney princess. So you know, they were expecting to make
Well, technically, it's
easy
not a princess.
over $100 million, easy
But then
around the
again,
world because
I don't know if Mulan was gonna break the bank like Aladdin and Lion King did, because I think that was a niche audience for Mulan.
No,
Um,
I think it
Now, man, you
could.
got
I think it
dude, man,
could
like
because
Mulan looks like it. Mulan has a really good cast, man. With Donnie Yen, Jet Li, and the guy who's playing her father. So they have, they got some like A-list Asian actors in there, and then you gotta think about Mulan's popularity around the world. It's gonna be big, man. It's definitely
I
meant to
think
be one of those big movies. That's why I think they're charging people $30 because they figure every one of us who has a Disney account is sharing it with at least one other person, so they got to at least charge for the price of two admissions.
right.
yeah. But plus, if you have Verizon, they give you Disney Plus for free, so you're not really paying for it.
There you
But
go.
I do think it's also going, like, I agree with Nate saying that the comparison between the tax collector and Mulan, I don't think that should even be in the like the same bracket, because nobody's looking forward to, like, I mean, Shia LaBeouf fans are looking forward to it, but the I think Mulan has more of a following. And when you mention Lion King and Aladdin, they have their own folks that are fans of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I see, the way I'm trying to get at is like, okay, so Lion King's from Africa, so you're gonna see a lot of, people of African descent or things of that sort to watch the movie, and also it's a classic film. Same thing with um, the other one
Aladdin.
that you mentioned, Aladdin. Same way, you'll see a lot of um, Indian or more of a that type of
You know,
following. You know what I mean? And then now you have Asian following, which is a lot huger population. So I think this was supposed to be a blockbuster, and yes, okay, I can see the charging of the money, but uh, I just want to make sure that it's well worth it.
If this was Black Widow dropping for $30, bro, I would
how the
drop the $30 right away.
I I would do it
like
too.
take my money,
Now Mulan
take my
is not a
Yeah.
money.
movie that I'm looking forward to watching. I wasn't gonna watch it anyways in the theater, so I could pass off on that. Like, I'm not gonna spend the $30 on that.
I probably
Um,
would have seen that on a Tuesday.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But another movie that they're actually planning on releasing in the theaters this month, I think on the 28th, is um the Marvel movie, the New Mutants. I thought that they were going to be dropping that on demand, but I don't think they're going to. They're actually going to do they're going to try for a theatrical release. Um,
Oh wow.
Bill and Ted's newest
Like in the
movie,
theater.
yeah. Bill and Ted's newest movie is not going to be dropping in the theaters. It's going to be video on demand August 14th, which I think is
I
pretty
want to
cool.
watch
There's a
that.
lot of fans of Bill and Ted's.
That's a
Um,
cult classic,
so I
man.
guess it just
To be honest.
depends on the production company on what they want to do and how they want to release the movie. Like we talked about when Universal, we talked about this on an episode prior. Universal, when they dropped Trolls, they made more money on video from the man than they did when they released the first movie in theatrical releases. So they made 90% of their money. So yeah, it's more profitable for some other companies. Um,
Yeah.
how profitable is the tax collector going to be? I don't know. I enjoyed the movie. That's for niche groups. I saw the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. I hate movie critics. I hate Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
They gave it all bad reviews. But I can't go by those guys. Just like Matt has said before, you just got to go by what you like. A lot of the criticism they gave it, some of those people don't understand what that life is like, what that world is about. If you watch the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you watch the movie and you don't know what I'm talking about, or you don't understand it, then you don't understand it. That's just it.
What is it based off of again? I totally forgot.
It's just, like the Mexican mafia sort of deal.
Like Narcos?
Crime. Crime syndicate. It's a
Okay.
gentleman who's a tax collector. He goes around to the different businesses collecting the money. Shia LaBeouf is the bodyguard, or his it plays the what do they call
Enforcer.
the enforcer.
The Sicario?
So I don't want to say too much. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. $6.99. You can't beat that for a brand new movie.
I'll rent it tonight.
I think like just back to the Mulan thing. I feel like it should be $30 to own as opposed to $30 to rent. Because
I agree with that.
Because you're paying $30, you get to watch it, depending on how many hours they give you to watch it, and then you got to pay a turnaround. Are they going to turn around and give it to you for free once they've got the revenue for it, or is it just going to be like
when you go to the movie theater and you pay your $30, do you go home and you get it for free too later?
Well, I mean, eventually they're gonna put it on Disney Plus, but it's like, are you gonna charge me again for this movie to get it put on Disney Plus, or are you giving it to me for me to have? I paid the $30, I get to have it. It's mine's own.
That's why they said it's $30 to rent. It doesn't say rent to own. It doesn't say rent to own.
I saw different things. They never specified if it was rent or own. They just said $30.
They did. It said for rent for $30. Yes.
It's still a lot though, man.
But you made no sense with that because you go to the movies, you watch a movie you like, you drop the money you like, but you're not going home with a copy of the movie until it drops later.
Okay. Here's to combat that. When Lion King came out in theaters, I paid whatever I paid to get it, and then eventually they dropped it on Disney Plus. They didn't charge me extra to drop it on Disney Plus. Same thing with Aladdin.
Yeah, I know, it's
exactly the same thing.
I got something to combat that too. You're paying monthly for Disney Plus. You don't own the movie on Disney Plus, do you?
I own it as long as I pay for it.
Exactly, you're paying for a subscription, but you don't physically own the movie.
No,
so if Disney Plus goes away, you don't keep the movie.
That's like anything else. What I'm saying is,
so on top of that, you're paying monthly for a movie, though. You're still paying monthly for the movie.
Okay, but you're telling me that I got to turn around and pay another price once I finish renting the movie and I watch it, and then once I can't watch it anymore, when it's time, are you gonna put it on Disney Plus like you did the Lion King, like you did Aladdin, or are you just gonna be like, oh, here's another $30 you got to pay to keep this movie?
No, I mean, there's people like anything. If you wanted the Lion King afterwards, you could buy it. Like after the theatrical release, people were able to purchase the movie, but it's also on Disney Plus. People that want to physically own a movie, they just want to physically own the movie. If they can't afford to keep the subscription of Disney Plus, they're not going to keep the movie because the movie goes with the subscription. So what do you have? You don't own it.
I think what Matt's trying to say is that say you're paying your monthly or your yearly subscription and you're wanting to watch the movie Mulan and you have to pay that $30. Now,
I get that.
Is this no? But listen to what he's saying.
After a certain amount of time, yes, it's gonna be dropped on Disney Plus like everything else is.
I was asking you. Like
that's all he was asking. You said
I know, I understand that. But what it boils down to is that you're still paying for a subscription. It's not like you're still getting the movie for free or you owning it.
I understand that.
In that case, you are getting the movie for free if they're dropping it on Disney.
No, because you're still paying the subscription.
Yes, but Ed, you're paying the subscription already. What if you're a Verizon wireless membership and you don't have it? You don't get paid for it. They give it to you.
Yeah, I know, but then you don't own the movie.
What if you paid your year off already? What if you already paid your $150 for the entire year subscription?
Correct.
And then
you still don't own the movie, though. You still don't own the movie.
It doesn't matter though, but you're not necessarily paying
Nobody's
anything
owning
more
movies.
Okay, but you still don't own the movie though.
He's not gonna budge on this one.
You still don't own the movie. Right now, since it's brand new, they're gonna release it like it's in a theater. Yes, it's gonna be $30. After that period goes away, I'm sure they'll be releasing it on the platform.
Well,
for just like everything else has been on the
I'll
platform.
save my $30 and wait.
I mean, that'd be pretty much. That's practically all you got to do. Is just if you want to wait until like they decide they want to drop it on, unless they force you to pay for this movie before you can actually own it. That's what I feel like. That's what they should have just spent. Here's $30. You own the movie now as long as you pay for the subscription.
I will pay the $30 for something that I really want to watch.
I mean, I really want to see Mulan. I originally wanted to see it, but I feel like $30 to rent a movie that I only get to rent for a couple hours is kind of steep.
I agree.
You know, and then, you know, I gotta wait 6 months down the road whenever you guys got your revenue off it to put it on Disney Plus. You might as well just give it to me to own.
I was gonna spend $30 at the theater anyway, so.
I mean, what I think you should a easier way with the cost, if anything, like if you're the main account holder and you have how many people under your account and everybody wants to see it, having chip in the $30 for it.
Yep.
I mean,
that's what they're trying to avoid is the whole Netflix thing, the sharing the account thing.
But the thing is with Netflix, well, go ahead, Nate, because I was gonna say the thing with Netflix, they charge you more money for more people on your account. If you want 4 people to watch your Netflix account, I'm getting paid, I think, literally $17. I got 4 different people that can watch it on my account. And HD, 4K, whatever. Disney Plus could have just been like, hey, we're going to charge you more money for more people on your account. If you keep sharing it out to more people, it's more money you got to put out. So then you got to make a decision. Hey, you can't use my account, dog. I'm paying too much money already as it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how you stop stuff like that, dude. When you see more people using it, then you just like, hey, it's more money if more people get involved in it. That's how you shut that down.
I hope everybody enjoyed today's show. Please come back next week. And make sure you subscribe to the show on all social media platforms. Or no, all social medias. Right? What it? No.
You said it right. Social media platform.
All social media platforms and all media platforms.
Yes. And so that'll do it because we're running out of time, man. Look at that. So thank you guys so much for listening. We really do appreciate it. Me and Matt are still going to go have at it on this one.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to purchase your merchandise, man. Get your T-shirts.
Yes. Frontier Store. Type in Casually Kickin.